So watch this. So I drop a website link in and Claude rebuilds my entire brand in seconds. Same colors, same fonts, same vibe, and I didn't even type a single thing. Then it starts designing all my social media posts fully on brand. By end of this video, you will do the exact same thing. Point Claude at a link or a Pinterest board and walk away with a full pack of social media posts. No Canva, no templates, no designers. Let me show you the whole thing. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. My name is Rakul. Now let's get straight into it. This is my LinkedIn page. So I actually use Claude Design to design my LinkedIn posts. A good carousel takes me like at least 30 minutes to build if you actually care about it. And that's why people actually make some generic ones or do some AI slop. So the hard part was never the idea. It's basically making it look like your brand every single time. So that's where Claude Design comes in. So I actually post every day on my LinkedIn page. So I have got image graphics, posters, carousels, and so on. Let's take this one. I made this entirely with Claude Design. It has got my brand colors, brand fonts, and I've got some screenshots as well. So if you want to start using Claude Design, you just need a pro subscription. So just open claude.ai. And then Claude Design actually lives in here. So you would need to firstly design a design system basically. So what I personally do is that I just go to websites like Dribble or Pinterest and actually look for the ones that I like. Let's say I like this design. So I just right click and save image as PNG. And then I can grab a couple of few other designs that I like and then basically give Claude with some of the samples. Or if you have a website for your brand, you can just provide the link of your brand. So when you scroll down, you have something called create design system and just click on that. And here you just need to describe something about your company. If you have a website or an app and you have the code that is stored in GitHub, you can just give it in here. And if you can also like link the code from your computer, or you can also provide the Figma file. And if you have any fonts or logos or assets, so you can just click on browse and then give it in there. And here you can provide any other nodes. For example, if you wanted to specify a color palette for your brand, you can just say, hey, I like this one, so can you just use this color palette while designing your brand design system. And once you have entered the information, you just need to click on continue to generation. So I've got my design system in place already. This is my design system that I use to create my social media posts. It has got all the content fundamentals, how the copy needs to be written, and all the visual foundations, the borders, cards, motions, and so on. It also has the iconography and so on. I have actually include app logos in my carousels or graphics. I've given some examples of the logos that I want to use. So it just got the information from in there, and then it has designed how my app icon should look like. It has got a seal badge and how the carousel needs to look like. What are my color gradients, surfaces. So also I've got some spacing scale, shadows, and everything. Basically, once you have got the design system, now you can actually start creating the graphics. So you just need to head on to Claude Design and then just describe how you wanted the design to look like. And you need to select your design system. I've got the default one selected in here, and then you can also create templates that you want to use. I don't have any, so I just leave it blank, and then you need to select the Claude model that you want to use, and just say create me a 4:5 for LinkedIn regarding uses of Claude. I would say do your research first based on the latest features available and then design it. And then just click on go, and then Claude actually start designing the graphic for you. And if it has got any questions, then it will just ask you. Okay, so this is the one that I created recently for my LinkedIn. So basically I have given instructions to Claude Design on how each of my carousel should look like basically. So I've got the research done by Claude, and then I've asked Claude to frame my carousel structure, and then once it is done, and then I have pasted that structure and the script to Claude Design to design a carousel for me. So I always make the cover photo using the GPT image 2 model, and then I give the cover to Claude Design and then use that image, because Claude doesn't have its own image generation model, so you just need to give your own image. And along with that, I give Claude Design the logos that it want to use and so on. And it pretty much took a while to design it. And so I've given Claude some corrections to do. For example, I didn't pretty much like the text font in here, so I just asked it to change it, and I've given some screenshots that I want to use in here. And it's basically back and forth, so you just give it a prompt, and then if it looks right, you can just leave it, or if you want some corrections, then you just need to do. And yeah, so these are the iterations that I took to make it right. And finally it just provided me a very good clean output, so which you can see here. This is a cover, and the second slide is basically the proof on what you achieved, and then a bit more description of what you're talking about. And I've given here the GitHub link and the screenshot, and these are basically the steps. Finally we have the CTA. The CTA is basically to follow me, and that's about it. So just give one prompt and then make a few iterations and corrections, and then finally you have this. And you can click on share if you want to export. So Claude gives a variety of options that you can use. You can export it as a PDF, PowerPoint, or a project archive folder, or a standalone HTML. So you can also send this code to Claude Code basically, or to Canva as well. But I've tried to send this to Canva, but it doesn't actually work properly. There is a misalignment between the fonts used in Canva and then Claude Design, so it doesn't work properly. So I basically edit it in here. And also Claude Design has introduced a feature where you can ask for tweaks. You can just click anywhere and then just write something how you wanna tweak. And there is an option for edit as well. If you want to change the heading, you can just directly type in here, or you can change the fonts, you can change the text, you can make it bold or italic or so on. Yeah, so once everything is done, then you can just click on share and then export it. Once you got the PDF file, I just give it to Claude and then ask it to write a caption. And once everything is good, so I use a tool called Auto. So basically you just give a text and then it makes the caption to align properly. You can make the text as bold or italic or add bullets and so on. So it's a pretty much useful tool, and it's free, that I use every day. And once everything is done, then I just go to LinkedIn and post. So this post, actually I posted a day back, and I've got like 590 impressions. And I just posted a carousel teaching people how to learn Claude in a weekend, and it has got like 1900 impressions. Yep, so this is the design, this is the output that we got. So I just told Claude to design me an infographic and do your own research about Claude, and then I've got this. So it's pretty much cool. So to use my color palettes, the orange ones, and I would like to make some tweaks as well. So I'm just gonna say that for CTA, include my photo. So it has already got my photo in the design system, so it knows where to get it. And then I'm also gonna say use real Claude logo, or just saying that you didn't attach a photo. Okay, So I've got my photo in here. Actually generated a Claude logo kind of a thing in here, which is not the one that I want. So I've downloaded the Claude logo from Google, and then I just attached it in here, and I can see that the CTA layout is a bit cropped out. So I would say I would get a screenshot of it, and then just use the attach Claude logo, and the CTA is cropped out, so fix it. Okay, so now it has fixed the footer, which is CTA, and it has also used the real Claude logo, which is pretty good. And now I just click on share and then export it. So I always export it as a PPT and then just convert the PPT into an image. So because it is pretty much good in keeping the quality of the graphic. I break down real workflows like these every week without any hype. So subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.